today is Saturday. I went to the grocery stores. Now, I hit up 3 stores. I went to Aldi, Little Butcher Shop, and Corner Market. And I had reasons for going to all 3 of these stores, and I decided, you know, I've been trying this month to do a low spend month, like $25 a week, but there were some deals this week that I wanted to stock up on and take advantage of, and so I went back up to my $60 budget. Did I go over? Yes and no. We'll get to that in a little while, and you'll see what I mean when I get to the when we look at the receipts. But let me show you what I got at these stores this morning. Y'all, I found some good deals, so let's take a look. Okay, this is everything that I got this morning at the stores. I've got Aldi over here, Corner Market right here, and then Little Butcher Shop right here. Let's take a look at Little Butcher Shop first. I tend to go there on a Saturday. Well, Saturday is the only time I can go there because I work, you know, during the week, and so, but I go on Saturday sometimes just to look and see if they have deals. Well, this week they had this. If I'm there and they have this in a flavor I like, I go ahead and get it. This is their smoked sausage, and this is the 3 cheese. They've got all these different kinds of flavors that you can get. I do like the 3 cheese. I also like the jalapeno and cheddar. Those are commonly on this deal. I like the Cajun, but I never see it on here. But anyways, what this is the miscut, like where they what's left after doing the regular packages that they sell, and then they just kind of bind these up, and they're $6.99 each, and there's a whole lot of sausage in these, but $6.99 each for this. Look at all that sausage in there. It's shrink wrapped, so it's hard to tell, but there's a lot of meat in here. It's actually more than their regular packs are $4.99 each, and one is more than if you were to buy 2 of those regular packs. So good deal here. But if you buy 2, they're $12, so it takes off that 99 cents, so $6 each. So they had the 3 cheese. I like the 3 cheese, so that's what I got, 2 of those, so that's $6 each. And then I do like these. They also do their own bacon. And this is the miscut bacon. These are normally, let me show you. This is like where, you know, what's left after they slice up the bacon. These are normally $2.49 for a pack. But this morning, they had buy one, get one free. And this is what they had. They had other packs, but these were the only ones that were buy one, get one free. So I'm guessing I need to go ahead and pop these in the freezer because they need something done with them. But this is awesome for putting into like vegetables and whatever. I'm probably going to divide each pack up into 3 and put it in the freezer. But that's such a good deal, $2.49. So basically, instead of $2.49 times 4, it's $2.49 times 2 because I got 2 free. So this is my receipt this morning from the butcher shop, and here we are. For all this meat, before tax, that's $16.98. We have a 5% sales tax here in the state of Mississippi, so that brings it up to $17.83. So if I round that up, that takes me to $18. Okay, so that's the butcher shop. Now over here, this little portion here is Corner Market. Now, last week they had these turkeys. If you spent $5 on whatever, you could get the turkeys, the best choice turkeys, for 49 cents a pound. Well, they extended it, but this week it was just, you didn't have to buy the $5, but 49 cents a pound for that. But if I bought $5 worth, I could get a 2-liter Diet Coke, or what, Coke products, whatever, for 99 cents. So I took advantage of that and got some things that I already needed. I had looked at, I've got a recipe that I want to do And I kind of need a browning sauce. And my Walmart did not have this. I haven't found it yet, but they did have it, this Kitchen Bouquet browning and seasoning sauce. And so I got that, and it was $3.89. And y'all, we're spoiled. I don't do homemade rolls. I don't have time for that. I work a full-time job. I do not have time to tend to anything like that. I mean, I do good to get Thanksgiving out on Thursday. You know, I got to go back to work on Friday. I work at a bank. So, this is what I get for Thanksgiving for our rolls. And pour a ton of butter on top. Yes, we're bad, but whatever. So, the rolls are $3.99. And so, there you go. You got the 2-liter Diet Coke, the Kitchen Bouquet, the turkey, and the rolls. And y'all, the total I paid for this is $13.82. So, wow. You know, that's a lot of meat. This turkey is almost 9 pounds. And yes, I know before anybody comments, I've already bought a turkey. But they had it again for 49 cents a pound. So I got another one. But I've got a plan, and I'll have to bring you along. That's going to be a whole nother video. But so anyways, rounding up, that's $14. So we're at $17 for Little Butcher Shop, $14 for the corner market, and last is Aldi. So all of this here is Aldi. Y'all, how much did I spend at Aldi? Well, let's just look at it. I got celery stalk here. This is 95 cents. I got a bag of potatoes, 2-pound bag. Potatoes, that's not potatoes, y'all, that's carrots. 2-pound bag of carrots. And the carrots are $1. Where's my carrots? $1.89. I did get a dozen eggs, and these are $1.96. Y'all, look at this. Look at all this mustard. Yes, I know it's a lot of mustard, but I generally have plenty of mustard in my pantry. But for some reason, I guess I thought I already had plenty left. We ran out. Y'all, I don't run out of things like this, but I did. I mean, we scrounged through this week with barely enough mustard. So, I went ahead and stocked back up. I have got 3 bottles, 20-ounce bottles of the yellow mustard. And these were 95 cents each. Okay. And I did get a pack of hamburger buns. 8-pack of hamburger buns. That's $1.39. I did mention the eggs. $1.96 for that. I got, oh, look back here. These chicken broths here. 32-ounce. 2-pound box of chicken broths. 99 cents. And yes, I do have the, hang on, let me grab it. I do have a huge bottle of this that I use. I use it all the time, but when you work a full-time job and you need chicken broth for things like cornbread dressing and whatever, you know, this is so convenient, and it's such a good price. 99 cents. I can't find that any lower than that anywhere. So I went ahead and got me 4 of them. Okay. And then I did get a almond milk, half-gallon carton of almond milk, and this is $2.49. And then over here for baking, now this isn't just for Thanksgiving, this is coming up on Christmas and everything. So I went ahead and got a 2-pound bag of the brown sugar, and that brown sugar is how much is it? It's $1.89. And then more baking again, Christmas coming up. I got this big 1-quart bottle of the light brown syrup. It's like Cairo. Okay, I don't know how other parts of the country pronounce it, but we're in South Mississippi, and my Nana always called it Cairo syrup. So I pronounce it Cairo syrup. That's probably not right, but it's what we do here. So this is a big bottle of the light corn syrup, and it was $3.99. And then the last thing I picked up was 2 packs of sliced cheese. I got a pepper jack and a Colby Jack. Each of these are 7.5 ounces, and they're $1.59 each. So that's everything that I got at Aldi, and here's my Aldi receipt. Before tax, all of this totaled $26.49. With tax, $28.29. So round that up to $29. Now, I did my, where did I do it? Yeah, I did do the math. Yep, on the back of my butcher shop receipt. So, here we go. Let's take a look at this math real quick. Using my rounding up, $18 for the butcher shop, $14 for Corner Market, and $29 for Aldi. Y'all, $60 budget is what I decided to go back to my normal weekly budget. I'm over $1. But if I go over here and add up what I actually spent without my rounding, $17.83 at the butcher shop, $13.82 at Corner Market, and $28.29 at Aldi, I am under budget by 6 cents. Y'all, I'll take it. I am good with that. Okay, let me find a place to put all this away, and I'll be back and we'll look at some menu planning. Okay, I did not finish this video yesterday, so we'll finish it this morning. So last night we got busy with all kinds of stuff, and it was basically a fend for yourself kind of evening. We were busy doing all kinds of stuff around the house, so that's that. And then, but when let's see, we'll just start here basically today. So I'm going to do a slow cooker ham. I've got this miscut ham in the refrigerator that I got from the butcher shop that I need to use, so we're just going to put it in the slow cooker, just with veggies. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do. I'll figure that out later. Veggies. I don't think I'm going to put the veggies in the slow cooker with the ham. I'm just going to do the ham, and I'll just do veggies on the side. Okay, so on Monday, let's go with, I want to do kind of a easy all week because Thanksgiving is coming up. So I want to just quick and easy prep on meals. So we're going to do sheet pan, using some of that ham from there. Sheet pan, ham, and cheese wraps. Okay, and then over here I'm also going to do another sheet pan taco chicken wraps. Okay, Wednesday is leftovers. We'll have plenty of that, all that left. Thursday is Thanksgiving Day. I'm just going to put, I'm going to expand that out over here. Thanksgiving dinner. And then, of course, Friday is leftovers. Plenty of it. Okay. So, let's put over here, Thanksgiving dinner. So we're going to do turkey, green bean casserole. There's certain things that are required by family members. You know how it is. It doesn't feel like Thanksgiving without it. And the green bean casserole and cornbread dressing. These are two required things. If you don't make them, it's not Thanksgiving around here anyways. So, and mashed potatoes. And it's my three mains. Let me change out my battery. Okay, fresh battery. Okay, we'll continue on here. I've got rolls. And then we're going to do, my daughter's going to do a pumpkin pie. Oh, I forgot the sweet potatoes. I'm just going to put sweet potatoes down. Because y'all, I'm still not sure. I know I want to make them. But I'm not sure what I want, how I want to make them. So I'm just going to put that down. Okay, that's Thanksgiving dinner. Lunches this week. And y'all, I've been bad this month about not putting my lunches down. But lunches, I'm just going to do chef salad. Even though that's what I've done before, but I mean, it's easy, and I've got everything needed to make it. So there we go. That's the menu plan for this week. Well, there's my grocery haul for this week, my menu plan for this week, and we've got everything we need for Thanksgiving. Have an extra turkey, and if you round up like I normally do, I went over by $1, but when I added all up to what I exactly spent, I was just under my $60 budget for this week. Yeah, I did go up, but you know, $60 a week is my normal weekly budget for groceries. So I just basically went back to my normal budget. So you know, it's just I wanted to add, there was deals. You know, there were deals. I had to take advantage of them. And I got a Christmas bonus. So there's a whole nother video coming. I did a Sam's Club stock up. So be watching for that video coming up soon. But that's it for this one. I'll see y'all later. Bye.